Hey guys, it's Rev Joe Kinsella. It's the 28th of March. It's another one of those little videos that I'm doing on Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings, and then on Sunday afternoons at 4 o'clock there's a longer kind of interactive kind of thing going on. So today I've been thinking about this guy Jonah. Jonah was in the Bible and he was this character who was given a task by God, but it was a really difficult and what looked like an insurmountable task. And Jonah didn't want to do it at all. So he ran in the other direction and tried to hide. He got on a boat and he tried to get as far away from the task as possible. He had a proper wobble about the magnitude of the task that was before him. But eventually what happened is he got swallowed up by a whale after falling in the sea, and the whale took him back to where God had asked him to go, and eventually he faced the task that was put in front of him, but he did it in God's strength, and then he knew that with God he could do it. If he did it in his own strength, not a chance. If he did it with God's strength, he could get through it. Now I'm going to be honest with you, yesterday I had a wobble. The magnitude of the situation that's going on and just the amount of stuff and people who are being affected by it and the length of time that this is going to go on. Well, yesterday it really got to me. Now, what happens in our lives is it's full of moments. Some moments are brilliant and fantastic and they're amazing, and the memories of them are burned into our brains, and whenever we're thinking of them, they bring us joy and hope, and they're wonderful moments. Other moments are really difficult moments. There are moments when we really struggle or when things are really hard or bad, and again when we think about them we think about, oh my word, that was a really tough thing. But both of them are just moments. Yesterday when I had the wobble, it was just this sense of being overwhelmed by it all, to be honest with you. But that was yesterday. Today is another day, and here I am back facing it, not in my own strength, but because I know that God is with me. It is absolutely fine to have a wobble about what's going on at the moment. It's all right to have that moment where you are overwhelmed by it, where it all just becomes too much. But we don't have to stay in that moment. With God with us, we can face it, and together we can face it. So I don't want you to feel bad if at times this overwhelms you. I don't want you to feel that you've got to kind of laugh it off and do that whole, yeah, I'm having a great time and it's going to be all right and I can have a good time with this and it's all a bit of a joke. I also don't want you to be trapped in a place where you're just full of anxiety and fear. Both of those are just moments. The truth is that we can and we have to face this together, but we do not do it alone. Just like Jonah realised eventually, we do it in the strength of God. And by doing that, we can actually overcome what seems to be impossible and get through that which we don't think we can. I really pray you have a lovely Friday. I pray you have a great weekend. That whatever you need to do, you get done, and whoever you need to speak to, you can speak to. And I'll see you on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock for something a bit more interactive, a bit longer. But may you know God with you. And even though you might have a moment where you wobble, may the moment pass, and may you know that God is with you, and together you can face anything. I'll see you Sunday.